Hi, my name is Shelley and Stupa. I was a part of the hunger strike and they sent me back to HMP Bransfield. I'm a mother of a 9-year-old boy born in Britain. I came to the UK when I was 20 to join my family, but things did not work out with my mom, so I was left on my own a lot. I wasn't allowed to work legally as I was still waiting for my immigration status to be sorted, so I found life here very hard. I started my own family and had a son, but things went bad between me and his father. I had to move out into a flat I could not afford and struggled. Things got worse and my son and I faced eviction. I was desperately needing money to keep a roof over my head. I tried to sell some drugs, but on the first time I was caught and given a 3-year prison sentence. I was separated from my son who was put in social care and I was only allowed to see him once every 6 weeks. It was terrible. He hated to leave me, but I kept strong and tried to keep him going by saying I would be out soon. When I finished my time, I should have been let out to join my son, but instead they sent me to Yazoo where I was left in limbo. My solicitor was trying to get me out on bail and had put in at least 3 applications. At one point, the Home Office suggested I bring my son into detention with me if I was so desperate to see him. But I figured they wanted me to agree so that they could deport us both. Because of this, I joined the hunger strike protest on the 5th of February with many other women who were suffering like me. By the time I had been in detention for 4 months, on February 8th, I got a message from one of the guards that immigration wanted to see me. At about 11:45, just before roll call, I went to the reception area where there were lots of women there. Some guard approached me and 3 other women and said they were taking us to see immigration official. So we went with them, but they had tricked us. Instead, we were surrounded by 20 guards who locked us up in separate rooms for about 5 hours. No one would tell us anything about what was happening. I got very angry. They refused to allow us to go to the toilet and wouldn't bring us any food or water. So I began to smash the TV and the things out of sheer frustration. By about 9 p.m., the police came and took us to Bradford Station, where we told we would be interviewed, charged as ringleaders of the hunger strike. But nothing happened. 24 hours later, we were transferred to Collinsbrook with no explanation. My lawyer got to see me, but instead of me getting out on bail, a week later, 2 of us were taken to Holloway, and 2 of us went to Bransfield prison. The authorities said we were high risk and tried to keep us apart. None of us were ever charged with any crime. They just kept us banked up for no reason. Me and my friend, who got locked up with me, used to go to exercise area every day to meet and talk. We kept in touch with groups at Crossroad. BWRAP sent us several postal orders so we could call our families and stay in touch with them. They also sent us press cutting and information about other women, but some of it was confiscated. Example, the Observer articles about Denise, but we still got regular news. While we were there, BWRPA also arranged for a solicitor from Fisher Meredith to come and take a statement about what happened to us. I was desperate to get out on bail, as I was still only seeing my boy every 6 weeks, but there were problems with delay by the court over transferring papers, so the first application had to be withdrawn. Then with the second application, they only gave my solicitor 1 day notice and she couldn't get a barrister in time. But then on the 8th of June, the judge finally heard my bail application and granted me bail. But I was kept in prison for over 16 weeks for no reason. Now I am out, I can see my boy every week, but we're still not able to live together as as I have finished being assessed by the social services, even though everyone knows kids should be with their mom. Because many of us were on hunger strike and some carried it for almost 6 weeks, it showed the world that going in there, who we are and why we end up detained. Many have been deported, but those of us they can't send us back will bear witness to the injustice we suffered, and we are determined to win justice for the violent and vicious way we were treated.